it'll be no problem.
Thank you. Dr. James Newman, aboard Space Vehicle Endeavour.
Yes?
What's your mission?
Our mission is actually not a single mission in the sense of just coming up and doing one thing. We're really here to work and live in space. Today we deployed the Spartan satellite, which will be on a 2-day mission to study solar science. We'll next deploy the Wake Shield facility for studying new technologies in semiconductor electronics. And we also have a spacewalk to study some of the techniques for the space station construction.
Let me take some of the incoming calls to you. Maybe they can get through to you more clearly. Our phone number 1-800-222-KABC. Larry, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Michael. Just wanted to wish Dave Walker and the crew the very best of luck and the congratulations from the Career Academy at Hollywood High School. And we'd love to have them come and visit the school after their experience and tell us a little bit about the trip in space.
Well, were you a classmate?
Yes, I was a classmate of Dave Walker's at Test Pilot School, the Air Force Test Pilot School.
Great. I'm watching a picture of you up there in space. You look so incredibly relaxed, more relaxed than I feel right now. I want to go back to that question that I posed earlier. Are there moments of fear, or are you too darn busy to be concerned about being frightened?
The ascent itself is probably the most frightening part of a launch. And if you've ever seen a launch, it's really a lot scarier to watch one than it is to be inside the shuttle. Inside the shuttle, you don't see all of the fireworks going on outside, and it's just like an elevator that's a whole building that goes straight up.
Yeah, I'd rather take an elevator. You know something? That isn't true. I think every one of us watching now has fantasized about doing what you're doing. At what age did you begin to say to yourself, you know something, I'd like to be an astronaut?
There's a little controversy about that, but it was when I was probably between 13 and 15 when I realized it would be a great way to combine flying, a love of the idea of flying, and also science and engineering.
Let's take another call. We're speaking to a Space Shuttle Endeavour. We're speaking with Dr. James Newman, astronaut. I'm Michael Jackson. Rennie, good morning.
Good morning, and I'm so thrilled I can barely believe what's happening to me. My name is Rennie Shapiro. I'm speaking to you from Malibu, California. I'm 62, grandma of 11 grandkids, and 2 years ago, my husband, myself, and 2 others flew a general aviation plane around the world through Ukraine and Russia, doing in 65 hours what you do every 90 minutes. My question is this. What words do you have to my own grandkids and to all the young people who may be listening? What guidance can you give them if they want to set their career along the flight path you've chosen?
How lovely. Did you get that one, Doctor?
Yes, I did. And one of the questions that I often ask is, why should kids study hard in school? Math and science are important, but they're hard subjects. We have to study hard at them to be good. And I think that one of the good answers for that question is a career in the space business, and certainly a career as an astronaut. I think that more and more people are going to have the opportunity to fly in space, and I think that this is one route. There's a number of other routes as well that give kids good reasons to study hard in school, but I strongly believe that the space program is an outstanding example. Great countries do great things, and this is something for all of us, for the kids, for adults, for seniors to enjoy.
Rennie, thank you very much for your call. And we're really on the verge of enormous, and quite frankly, to use, I think it was Newt Gingrich's words, frontiers of knowledge and opportunity. And am I correct in saying that NASA is doing more with less these days?
Sharp cutoff, Houston.
Did we lose him? You know, there's so many questions one should get to, and eventually I will. I've done so with the administrator of NASA, you know, why Congress wants to slash NASA's budget. But, Doctor, is NASA doing more with less these days?
Absolutely. NASA is finding ways to economize, to do things more efficiently, and up to this point, with a great deal of actually, I think, increased safety. The challenge is to continue that in the face of continuing budget pressure.
Our phone number, 1-800-222-KABC, and it takes you all the way out into orbit, if you will. Bob, you're on 790 KABC Talk Radio with a man aboard Endeavour. How long will you be there, Dr. Newman?
We'll be here for another 10 days. We'll be picking up the Spartan satellite.
Hello?
Yeah, here's Bob for you, Doctor. Yes,
doing
Bob.
a lot of science with it, and then doing the spacewalk on flight day 10. We hope you'll come and join us for that.
I'd love it. I'd love to go, but I'm not bright enough and I'm too young. Bob, you're on KABC Talk Radio. Good morning.
How are you today?
Finding us live from Endeavour. Thanks to you, Dr. James Newman.